What in the world is an integrator? If you've asked yourself that question or are just curious about what an integrator does in the creative small business sphere, this episode is for you. Hey y'all, I'm Kat. Welcome to my channel. I am a biz coach and integrator for creatives, helping you make dreams and dailies happen. Now, today we're talking about what is an integrator. I've been getting that question a lot as these videos have been going live, and I'm excited to talk to you guys a little bit today about what an integrator is and how an integrator works within the creative small business world. So let's back up and just generalize what is an integrator. So the term integrator actually comes from this incredible book, Traction, and I'm going to make sure we link it below for y'all. It's one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, it's a must-read business book for sure. Traction teaches what they call the EOS system, the Entrepreneurial Operating System. Now, in Traction, Gino researched small businesses that had anywhere from over 35 employees, 35 to 100 employees, and determined that what would make them have traction, like actually move in their business, would be what he called EOS, the Entrepreneur Operating System. So if you're like me and you nerd out on business stuff, this is definitely going to be a fun book for you to read. And one of the things that he brings up in this book is the duo of a visionary and an integrator. Now, Mark took it one step further when he partnered with Gino and he wrote Rocket Fuel. Now, Rocket Fuel is like the next step from Traction. So read Traction first, then read Rocket Fuel. And in Rocket Fuel, it teaches you all about the visionary integrator duo and how when there is that VI duo, the visionary integrator duo, it is rocket fuel for the organization. So if you are unfamiliar with the term integrator, if you're not sure about EOS, you're not sure about visionaries, these would be two really great books to start. You can even get them on audiobooks if you prefer that. But what is it? What is an integrator? So you guys can think of the integrator as the general manager. The integrator is the one that steps in to handle the day-to-day operations of the business so that the visionary can stay high level and only do the things that the visionary needs to do. The visionary is typically the CEO and the face of the company. So the visionary is required to do big picture marketing, big picture deals, things that require the visionary's face, whereas the integrator is a little more behind the scenes. The integrator is making sure that all of the wheels on the bus are continuing to turn. I feel like I need to sing that song now. But all of the wheels are continuing to turn and understands the day in and day out of the business. I have started working as an integrator in the creative space. It's been a little over a year now. And within my role as an integrator, I am working a lot with established teams. So I have clients that already have, several either full-time or part-time employees. And so I'm helping manage their teams on a day-to-day basis and just understand the weekly moving pieces of the business, content marketing that's going out, projects that we're working on, and just helping the team have what they need so that the visionary can stay in the visionary seat. And then the visionary and I can talk and make sure that we're all moving in the same direction, but the visionary can really be focused on those big ideas. I also, as an integrator, have an agency. So I have my own team under me. And so for solopreneurs, which I'm assuming is a lot of you guys watching this, for solopreneurs, they can hire me and my team to handle the day-to-day or the week-to-week of the business, and you don't have to worry with hiring your own team. I have a team under me that gets it done. So, integrator, general manager, driving the bus, making sure things are moving. You might be watching this and thinking like, man, that sounds great. I want to just be able to focus on the things that I need to focus on. I don't want to have to worry about that day in and day out. I don't want to have to worry about, did the blog get published? Do we even have the capacity to do a blog this week? I need to send out an email. I can't even write that email. Like all of those day-to-day or week-to-week operations of the business. And I get it. It kind of sounds like a dream, right, to have that team. But there are a couple of things I want you to consider before jumping into bringing on an integrator. Number one, there's a free assessment that you can take that's from Rocket Fuel that allows you to understand, are you a visionary or are you an integrator? Go take that assessment. It's going to be linked below for you. For years, y'all, I thought I was a visionary. For years, I was like, I have vision. I love vision. Give me new dreams. Like, let's think about new things. I love it. I took that assessment and I was shocked. I was shocked when I was very clearly an integrator, because as much as I love the dream, I like the plan to get there. My brain works in a project plan. I am not afraid to say no to some of my visionary clients if I feel like the dream they're presenting isn't possible. It's not realistic for team capacity or the things that are going on. I operate as an integrator, and I've actually found so much of my calling in my integration work over the last year. So now I urge everybody, regardless of what you think you are, take that quiz, because you might be shocked. Or maybe you take it and you're like, okay, yes, I've self-identified. I'm for sure a visionary. Now what do I do? The next thing I want to ask you is, what are the long-term growth goals that you have for your business? Is your goal to bring on your own team, to start to hire some part-time or full-time employees? And if so, then maybe you want to start doing that. Maybe you want to start seeing what you need financially to move into that direction. And then in the future, you bring on an integrator to help manage your team. That's one part of it. Or maybe you have no desire to have a team, or you just think, you know what, financially, I don't want to have that stress. I don't want to deal with all of the legalities of that. And maybe an agency model makes the most sense, and you would rather reach out to somebody like me and talk about launch support or ongoing week-to-week support for some of the projects and things on your plate. And that's okay too. But knowing that in the true sense, and what they're talking about here, the integrator is managing your team. The integrator is stepping into your business and saying, hey, how can I be this general manager? How can I alleviate the weight of managing and team pulse and day-to-day company operations off of you? Let me help. What I have done with the agency is not, I don't know if like Gino would approve. Maybe, I hope so. But what I have done is said, hey, you guys, creative entrepreneurs, most of you are solopreneurs, so you don't have a team. So you don't need an integrator in the truest sense. We need the creative spin on integration, which could just be having a team of people that you can hire to say, I want to launch this course, or I want to start sending out weekly emails, or I want to get my podcast up and running, but you need some more humans to get it done. So I hope this was helpful, you guys, in helping you decide if not only just what is an integrator, but also if you're an integrator or you're a visionary, and how this could potentially fit for you and for your business. Like I said, these books, you need to go get them. Like right now, grab them on Amazon, grab them on Audible. They're going to be linked below. And if you have further questions about integration or what it would be like to even work together for us, or just some resources for other ways to find an integrator in your area, let me know. I would love to chat. So comment below or shoot me an email. All right. Thanks, y'all.